The free is taken quickly but breaks down midfield. Andy O'Brien sweeps up, charges forward from centre back, tries to find a low ball in the front to George B. O'Brien. O'Brien does really well and he's fouled just at the top of the D into the far end, and we could have our first score here. The cultured foot of John Connors. He's back. Formidable marksman, just as we said, to the right hand side of the post here. We're on the stand side, so he kicks it high, lobs it high, and he lobs it over the bar, and it's a point to St. Pat's, Wicklow Town, and it's no score to Kilcoole with 4 minutes gone here. Cody opens up his legs, leaves 3-4 Pat's men in his wake, but they get back in numbers and they win. But Cody wins the free there, and great work by Gary Cody. Yeah, the numbers. Free is a free about to be taken here by Jordan Murray, as we said. So he steps up, and it's high and it's over the bar. The crowd will tell you that. And it's a level game here in Arklow. All in again to that man George B. B is out in front. He has Maguire for company. Charlie Maguire wearing 22. Hassles, harries, turns the ball over, does really well. Pops the ball out, but it's picked off by John O'Brien. O'Brien picks it up, has a look, has a twist and a turn, and drives the ball right foot to the top of the D across the field. Again, Tyrone Houlihan gets a hand, it breaks, but only as far as Andrew Conway. Conway at the top of the D off his right foot, kicks the ball high and kicks it over the bar, and a ball that probably should have been dealt with a little bit better by Kilcoole. Ball is kicked long then, and it's number 4 for Patch. George O'Brien storms out the ball. He finds Andy, who is now up the field. He went after him shoulder to shoulder there with John Dunning, but Andy wins that one. Has a look, solos the dummy, plays brilliant dummy on his right. Andy will have a look here. This could be a great score if it's one. He kicks it high and he kicks it over the bar, and a super score from he's better known for his hurling exploits, but that was a great score, John.
Well, this is really showing, like, I mean, it's hurling fitness here as opposed to junior C football, and it's a great thing for them. Dangerous ball in here.
Ricky Quinn misjudges, ball breaks back, a goal for Kilcoole, a long ball in. There was all sorts, we were just having a talk there, and a long dangerous ball. Cody out in front wins the ball, and Dale Quinn does really well. Kilcoole seem to be hopping now. Oh, just a handpass goes astray, but Cody picks it back up, does really well. Out as far as Jordan Murray. Murray wins his free about 40 yards out on the stand side here, and as I said, he's about 40 yards out on the stand, 10 yards in the stand side, drills it laser like straight over the bar. Murray, that's quite an asset to have in junior C. It goes down and it goes in as far as Conor Scullion. He kicks the ball in along the ground as far as O'Brien. O'Brien does really well. There's a man inside. Oh, a man in space inside. Pecker's inside. He kicks off his right foot. He kicks high and he kicks it over the bar, and a great score there. And it's a 3-point game here in Arklow now. 1-3 to Kilcoole, 3 points to Pats.
At the Kilcoole end, they're probably under a bit of pressure as well. But
ball breaks in the middle of the field, breaks as far as John O'Brien. There's a man down injured for Kilcoole. It comes out as far as Andrew Conway. Conway's 45 yards out into BB, pops a nice little ball into John Connors. This is dangerous. Oh, the cornerback has committed himself. John is in, he steps around, gets it on his left foot, shot, and a goal for Pats. It's a level game here, 1-3 apiece, and you could actually see that coming. But 21 minutes gone here. Andy O'Brien catches the kick out, takes the mark, but he continues play on, left foot in as far as George B. Now it's Pat's turn. They're all over him, but Charlie Maguire's under pressure here. He gets it back. George B kicks with his left this time. Last one with his right, and it's high and it's over the bar, and now Pats are a point up here. 22 gone, 1-4 to Wicklow, Pats Wicklow Town, 1-3 to Kilcoole.
Completely naturally ball into George B. See, go on quick.
Darren Burke gives the ball into Evan O'Brien. O'Brien has his man for pace. Is he foul? Oh, this could be a big decision. Balls pop back out as far as Gary Cody. Cody swivels and turns and kicks it high and kicks it over the bar, and end-to-end stuff here. We're level now. We're into the 23rd minute. One of them, but Chris Farrell takes the ball, does really well, pops it out as far as Darren Burke. Burke is on a roll here, gives it into Jordan Murray. Murray in a little bit of space. This is dangerous. This is high and this is over the bar, straight in front of the post, and he found that pocket of space and he puts Kilcoole back a point up in a humdinger. Forward and Jonathan Dunning again to try and find that man George B, but Chad Maguire is coming to hit himself. He slid along the ground. George has ball on toe. He's on the 45. He's cutting inside. He's got as far as the 21. He turns to his left foot. It's high. This is dangerous. It's in around the square. Luke Doyle comes. Doyle gets a hand on only as far as Jerry Connors, who swivels on the ball, kicks left foot and kicks high over the bar. We've a level game again here. The ball comes out to James Kavanagh. Kavanagh now bombing forward here. We could have the lead point here, have we? Oh, it's high. It's clipped the post. It's gone over. And James Kavanagh has the lead point there, but could have been a penalty, John.
Oh, it kind of had a...
Man again turned over. Heavy battle there. Strength wins out from Farrell. Gets it out to Pecker Woods. Woods charges through 2 tackles. It seems as if the whistle has gone. We couldn't hear it here. With
trying to get him back in. Like, if Evan Vine's under pressure marking John Connors there, I'd let him go out and mark Andrew Conway out and leave Farmer in there.
And Charlie's on the yellow as Jordan Murray splits the post with a wonderful kick from 40 yards there. Brilliant play by Murray off the ground. A great kick. And now is on the ball. The kick out came quick, but he's turned over. George B turns him over. He has James Cavan outside him. There's an advantage, but it's a good ball inside to John Connors, who finds himself in place. Connors wins the free, looks for the free, wins the free, does really well. Taken here just under 21, kicking into the town goal in the second half. Lobs it high, lobs it straight between the posts and lobs it over the bar, and we're getting into big championship stuff here now, John. He misses the pick, but he gets it into Gary Cody. Cody does really well. He has a runner in James Scullion. Scullion goes out. He'll have to turn back. He does turn back. He's on the 21 over the centre of the field. A heavy tackle there by Michael Connors. It comes as far as Gary Cody. Cody kicks it high and he kicks it over the bar. We have a level game again here in Arklow. Edwards up and comes as far as Patrick Murphy. Murphy turns around, tries to get the ball out as far as left. He has an advantage. He does really well and he wins his free.
I'm sure he's done the captain's role, but he seems to, you have to have a chat with George O'Brien there a while ago. There's a wide, almost to score from the free, but another
town. It's 1-7 to Kilcoole here. Oh, it's a kick out taken by Luke Doyle and straight to the danger man George B. He's 21 yards now underneath. Stand Patrick Murphy. The man inside is Andrew Conway. Conway takes it down, steps around the goalie, does he? It's a penalty given. Luke Doyle. John Connors to step up. He's facing Luke Doyle. The ball is on 12 yards out on the spot. Everyone is being put outside the D here. Linesmen are in on the field and everything. For what reason, I don't know. Up steps John Connors, goes low, save by Luke Doyle, rebound, and it's forced into the net at the second attempt by John Connors. A good save by Luke Doyle, but didn't react quick enough to the second one. This could put a big dent in Kilcoole's hopes if it swings over a 5-point game at this stage. It does, but it drops short, it drops in. Oh, it's cleared off the line there, George Began. Another good save by Luke Doyle. Owen Farmer is down. Ball comes out as far as Charlie Maguire. Maguire wearing 22, turns back into a little bit of trouble. Tries to find a man. It's Jordan Murray. Murray all the way back to his own half back line. It's turned over and it's a free in for over carrying, and he just didn't know when to give it to. Number 17 is in for, and it's taken quick. It's given as far as John Connors, who swings that left boot at the ball and kicks it high over the bars. 2-9 to Pats. 1-7 to Kilcoole. Is up the field with the ball. Jen Cabin is coming. Kicks a long ball into Gary Cody. Can Cody get something on it? He can. He gets everything on it because he has it. Gives it to Jordan Murray. They need Murray now to take off with this one. He does take off it. Pats converge on him. He's at the top of the D. Was a late tackle out to Chris Farrell. Farrell kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. Back to a 4-point game here. Money who drives it down the field. We're only as far as that was. That man Kevin Condon again steps inside, steps outside, plays really well. He has the advantage out as far as Brian Devereux. Devereux pops it into Chris Farrell. Farrell has a look. Andy tackles but misses him in as far as Evan O'Brien. Back to Chris Farley, needs support. He gets the ball from Brian Devereux. Devereux kicks this one high and Devereux kicks this one over the bar. And we're back to just a 3-point game. Jordan Murray in front of the goal. It's a ball. It's kicked away with breaks. Gary Cody gets a hand up. He gets it out to Pecco Woods. Woods is travelling through. It slips from his grass. He kicks, but he throws a boot and it's gone to the right of the post and wide as we look ahead to Pats. And there's the final whistle. And we're just saying Pats are Junior C champions 2019, a 3-point victory in the end.